Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. So if you're open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you, because when I say live, all I mean is I'm recording myself in real time and I don't know what's coming next. So this is not a trade recap. This is not some sort of post commentary where I'm giving thoughts when I already know what happens. Nothing like that. I don't know what is coming next. So I'll go ahead and pause for now and I'll be back at the open. We're going to go ahead and try to get short here at 174.50, which I am on Nvidia. Might look to add more if it comes back down to that area. So let's see what it wants to do. Well, wow, that happened way too fast. Okay, I got 50 off at 174, so this could still be a losing trade, but got off some more there. Took off some more. Still have 50 shares left. Let's see if I could get 173 with these. But I really like the way Tesla's behaving, so I'm going to just go ahead and get out there. So 205 on that trade. Like I said, I'm liking off screen, I'm watching Tesla. So let's see how this one behaves. Let me change over to actually options. So I'd be Tesla. I like to do options. Let's go to 750 puts. Let's see if this thing wants to come back up, because at this point it'll become totally chasing. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to let Tesla maybe settle down here a bit before I get too fancy with it. But yeah, right up around, if this thing wants to get up to around the 761-ish area, that could be interesting. But for now, like I said, from going short or when in the world of options, getting puts, probably a little too risky for my liking right now. But I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to pick up a contract here at 25.25. So let's see what it wants to do here. Just one contract, giving myself some flexibility. See what it wants to do. How am I not out? Oh, 26 is where I'm at. That would make sense. There we go. Well, if had it kept going against me, I would have picked up some more, but it ended up going 75 cents in my favor, which equated to $75. So not a huge score on that one, but again, started with one to give myself flexibility to potentially add more. But as you saw, I didn't get the chance to add more, and I just got the $25. I'm willing to start that program. I guess it's kind of a program process over again at 770. So if this thing wants to come up a bit more, then I would be willing. But like I said, price needs to come up some more before I'd be willing to start that over again. All right, so there we go now, up 280 on the morning. 2 for 2 on the trades. I will go ahead and pause and let's see what else is out there. Okay, let's see if I can, nope, missed it. All right, good, got in on the back test. So let's see if we can get some more movement here to the downside on Nvidia. Win 73 is going to be a key break point. There we go. Closing in. Okay, going to take that scalp. And main reason why, going back over to Tesla, catching my eye, check this out, completely rolled back over. So I'm up 438 on the day. So let's change back over to my options. And potentially trying to play some calls here now if this thing wants to come back down. But good, so far, 3 for 3, I like it. And let's see how Tesla goes here. I'll go ahead and pause. I will say Tesla really helped me out on NVDA by catching my eye. Not that that was the only reason why I got out, but it helped just kind of, should I just hop out here? And you can see here that Nvidia, basically right down where I got out, completely bounced back up. So that would have been a winning trade that had turned into a losing trade there. So glad I chose a scalping strategy, and then nice of Tesla to come in and say, yep, looks like this is a good spot here for that. Now, again, I didn't sell. I'm saying this tongue in cheek, but sometimes you just have those situations where it's like, oh, I'm glad that another stock caught my eye because it helped me out there. But again, I am saying this partially joking because it just happened to work out very nicely. But so that was kind of the rest of the story there on Nvidia. Got out near that bottom and then up it's gone. Still watching Tesla very closely, but nothing. Well, I do have an order out there on Tesla right now, but nothing that's even close to being filled. But I'll keep on looking. Okay, I have an order at 176.50. Gonna cancel that out. Go to 177.50 at this point. Being a little bit more high maintenance here, just because I can. Worst case, I don't get filled, and oh well, I'm still green. So just remember, when you get green, you can be more high maintenance, because even if you don't get filled on things, it's not the end of the world. So 177.50, order to go short. And if it looks like I'm going to get filled, I'll pause, or I'll unpause here, but, well, we're starting to get a move. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, going to try to pick up, I'll put here at 23.75, but I might have missed the boat on it as it starts to come down. Yep, I did. So a tad bit slow on that one. Well, that's all right. Like I said, tad bit slow, but nothing to get upset about because I'm still up 438. So what I'm trying to do really is find a situation where, because I'd like to get to my, generally speaking, for those of you that have listened to the channel, $500 goal. But like I said, not always going to be 500, and sometimes it's over 500. But I definitely do want to stay green on the day, so I'm not willing to give up all my gains at this point. But I am still willing to make one more trade, and if it gets me over 500, great. If not, and I'm still in the green, that's a very good situation to be in, where you can still have a chance at being towards your broad daily goal. But even if you don't hit your daily goal because you're wrong, still be in the green. So from a risk-reward standpoint, very, very good spot to be in, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'm being extra selective. Like I said, I'd like to hit that goal. Just need about $75 more. And if it doesn't happen and I'm wrong, that's fine. I know I'll still be green, assuming I structure the risk reward right, which I'll do. So that's the current kind of place I'm at right now. Is I'll give it another go, and it's one of those situations where it'll be my last trade for the day, and I'm either going over $500 or I'm losing, but I'll still be nicely in the green. And if that happens, then I know mentally speaking I'll be okay. And I say that because I know that I'm not going to all of a sudden be all upset and then start revenge trading and then who knows what, give back all my gains and then some. So, as traders, you kind of got to be pessimistic. You got to say, okay, well, let's just plan on being wrong. And assuming that's the case, how are you going to feel after that? And I know that I'll feel just fine because, again, I went for the 500 and I realized you're just not, it's not always going to work out, but I would still be green. But I will go ahead and pause for now. All right, going to try to pick up one here at 975. So in there. So this thing's either going to bounce or it's not, and I am getting out for a loss. And if I get out for a loss, I will still be I'll still be in the green. But if this bounces, like it seems like, but I have some very well-defined areas here on the chart. So again, this is either going to bounce from support or it's not. And I'm out with going to be right around $100 loss. So very straightforward at this point. And we'll see what it wants to do. Well, I will go ahead and pause for now. I'm not going to make you sit here because who knows? Is this just going to go sideways the whole time? I don't know, but I will pause, and if it looks like it's either going to stop me out or go in my favor, then I'll get the video rolling. All right, not looking so hot here. Again, want to give it a little wiggle room. Again, I'm in at $9.75 as far as the call is concerned. So nice fake breakdown now. Let's just see. Was this a truly fake breakdown, or is this just a little fake bounce back up? I will go ahead and pause. Little update. A lot of good bottoming shadows here, but maybe it just doesn't have enough strength to bottom out here. It's trying. It's trying. And I feel just fine about my entry point because even if I'm wrong here, then I mean, I certainly wasn't crazy because it's certainly still trying to bounce. It still may, but 750 is going to be the key area that it's got to get up through if I'm going to have any chance at all. Now it's going to need to, all right, so, but now it's just a question of was that a fake bounce to the upside? Because you can see how fast it got rejected right back down. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Well, tried to bounce again, and it just can't quite seem to get any sort of momentum behind it. So I'm out there with a $75 loss. I tried. You can see right there it is now breaking down, and just didn't work out. Love the setup. It was a great setup. Fantastic risk versus reward because had that bounced, I could have been looking at well over a $75 gain on it, but it just didn't bounce, and it came back down. So it is what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Like I was saying earlier, I still feel just fine mentally. Almost 90 minutes in, and I'm still up $363. So, and I don't say any of this to brag. I just say it as kind of to share with you just a perspective builder that I use. So yeah, sure, I was wrong. Yeah, sure, I lost $75. But really, where in the world can you make, and I'll call it $350 with commissions. Where in the world can you make $350 in 90 minutes, in less than 9 minutes? Or look at it like this. Go up to somebody that makes minimal, no, not even minimum wage. Let's call it 20 bucks an hour. Heck, let's call it 25 bucks an hour. Go up to somebody that makes $25 an hour and say, you know, I feel really bad. I'm an idiot. I only made $350 in 90 minutes. That person is going to look at you like the biggest greedy savage to ever walk the face of the earth. So again, it's all about perspective. And that's why I feel perfectly fine. When I was getting started, this loss would have driven me insane. Oh, I was so close to 500. Oh, now I'm down. Really? No, that's so just arbitrary. It doesn't actually matter from a big picture point of view. And, you know, when you just look at it like that, okay, am I really going to go up to somebody that makes 25? I mean, let's go up to $50 an hour. Am I really going to go up to somebody that makes $50 an hour and be like, in 90 minutes, I only made $350? Wait, they're going to say, what did you just say? Oh, not to mention you did it at home, working on the internet, pressing buttons on your keyboard. Huh? No, that would be absolutely crazy to them. So just keep perspective. Okay, I actually have another order here at 7:25. My wife came in to ask me something, so I paused, and then actually let's go down to 675. I want to be extra selective here. But then my wife came in and asked me something, and then this thing just continued to drop and drop and drop, which has now created a completely very, very nice setup. So this is, I mean, I can say with full confidence, by no means is this some sort of revenge trade or anything like that. But like I said, needs to come down more, and I'd be interested in picking up some calls here. Or could I go up to I'm thinking about maybe just switching strike prices here, but I'll stay with 675. So we'll see if anything comes about or not. Okay, maybe there needs to drop down just a bit more. Okay, at this point, let's just go to 650. I will pause. All right, going to try for one at 22 here. I did change strike prices on it. Again, I can say with a whole lot of confidence that this is by no means some sort of revenge trade or anything like that. Really liking what's going on here. So we'll see if I can get filled. But seeing that pause, let's go to 2150. But I will pause and I'll keep you updated. All right, it never happened. Got distracted again. And I definitely need to be done because I got texts going on for real estate stuff, and my mind has officially been pulled out of all this. So I don't even remember what I was just talking about. I think it was the mind trick, and I do know that I was trying to make one final trade, but that trade's passed. But generally speaking, I am totally fine. 90 minutes, $350. Who am I complaining about that? Only a greedy savage would complain about that. So I'm happy with it. I'm moving on with my day. I went for the 500, didn't get it. And you know what? Sometimes you're not always going to hit those, general daily goals. But if you don't hit it, just make sure that means that you're not going completely into the red or, anything like that. And in this situation, it was a good, fantastic $75 risk. And like I said, more than happy with it. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, do two things for me real quick. Hit that like button and leave a simple comment. Say hi, give me an emoji, tell me what you traded today. But those two things go a really long way in communicating to me that you enjoy these videos. And as long as I know people are enjoying, then I will continue to make them. So get out there and manage that risk, keep perspective, and trade without emotion. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.